Hey everybody, it's Leah. How are you? You're probably thinking, what is this chick doing with an eye patch? So let me just preface this by saying I made a post about this earlier because I couldn't get to doing my video, and I did not mean to freak everybody out. I had some people like, oh my gosh, are you okay? So I want to say, for those of you that commented and are concerned, thank you so much. I did not intentionally freak you out. I was trying to put this together, and then life happened, mom life, wife life, and so right now is the first time I've had the opportunity to make this video. But I wanted to talk to you all about my experience with this so far, why I did it, and what I'm learning from it. So, if you rewind years and years and years, basically my whole adult life, I've gone through these seasons where I was really self-conscious about everything. I've been self-conscious about my nose, my mouth. Sorry, I'm getting a notification. Let me turn these off. My nose, my mouth, my under eye circles, my body, my voice, the way I walk. And through it all, my eyes were the thing that I always felt very confident about. And it was kind of a comfort for me because people would always say, oh my gosh, you have such beautiful eyes, and I'm going to get to that. And so I always loved my eyes, and it's really more the color because they're not big, boom, but when people look at my eyes, they like the color of my eyes, and I've always liked it too. So throughout my life, when I may have felt not so great about something about me physically, I was always happy about my eyes, and I felt well, at least I've got my eyes. And so after years and years in the military of not really wearing eye protection, I got these yellow things on my eyes, and I've already forgotten again what they're called. Pterygium or something like that. So basically it's raised yellowish stuff. It starts from the inside corner and goes outwards, and it's completely cosmetic generally. Hey Lucretia, how are you? What are you doing? But it, generally it doesn't really bother your eyesight or anything like that. It can get to where it blurs, hi Ruth, your vision, or can interfere with your vision. But those are really severe cases. Now for me, I actually have it. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see. I have a little one on my left eye, but for my right eye, it was getting bigger, and it would get irritated. It would get red. People were always like, "What's wrong with your eyes?" So it would get really red. Hey, Karma. And so I just got really, really self-conscious about. Thanks, Lucretia, and no makeup, might I add, but. So I just got really self-conscious about my eyes, and that was the thing that I was always yay, I love my eyes, right? For everything else. And so I think I accidentally turned the wrong thing. Yep. So I just decided I'm gonna go to the doctor, get a referral. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing taken off because I just got tired of being self-conscious about it. So I did, and the eye doctor was kind of rude about it when I saw him, but he did a little thing where he put a drop in my eye to see if it would get irritated, and it did. So he's like, all right, I'll take it off. That's fine. So it's a very simple procedure, but let me tell you. So I've had different surgeries. Uh-oh, are you with me? Are you with me? I was so scared. I was so scared today. So I was on this table, just like in a doctor's office. And hey, Colleen. And hang on, I lost my light. There you go. So I was on this table in the doctor's office, and he's like, all right. So they put like some numbing drops in my eyes, and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna put this thing that's gonna keep your eye open. Y'all, I felt like I was in the movie Saw for a minute, because he puts whatever it was, of course I can't really see, he puts it's like metal, and he's like screwing it open, so it's opening my eye. It was uncomfortable, and it was terrifying, and I'm there and I'm wide awake, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to leave, I just need to get out of here. Like, what am I doing? It is not worth all this trouble. Like, I'll just keep the dang yellow thing on my eye, it's fine. And I am struggling to not panic. I literally felt like I needed a Xanax or something. And there, like the nurse is in there, or the assistant, and the doctors asked me like, "You're doing good? Are you okay?" And I'm like, I think I should have taken some anxiety medicine before this, because I'm kind of freaking out. And he's like, "It's okay. It doesn't take long." And so, I had to kind of look over here, because he's got to get to that part of my eye. And I don't see a lot, thank goodness, because I've like kind of blurred vision from the stuff they've put in my eye. But, I can tell he's like cutting it open, and I can feel it. It just hurt because it's numb. But it was scary. It freaked me out. It was so like, it was not a fun experience. So, now I've got to go through the healing process, right? So I got to wear this until tomorrow. This part is driving me crazy. Like, my eyes not really bothering me. It's like a tad bit sore, but I just want to rip this thing off. Like, it's just, I can't function. I can't see right, and it's just annoying. It's annoying. So I can't wait till tomorrow to take this thing off. But, my eye's going to be ugly, because it's going to be red, from blood and bruising. So it's going to be ugly. And I'm going to go through my birthday with an ugly eye that's all red and gross, right? But after a couple weeks, it'll be healed. And then I'll have the whites of my eye back, right? So how does this relate to our life? Self-sabotaging, and your life and goals. I kind of forgot what I was going to say for a second. Well, it really hit me, especially while I was on that table, panicking, about to hyperventilate because I was freaking out, right? So here's the thing. So many times in our lives, and maybe even daily, we're faced with decisions. And we are faced, some of them are big decisions, some of them are not so big decisions, some of them are business decisions, some of them are just life decisions. But we're faced with these decisions that are uncomfortable, that might, if we decide, yeah, I'll go down that road, it's going to be uncomfortable. It might hurt. And the healing process might take a little while. But on the other side of that decision is greatness, is growth, is love, is money, is friends, is health, it's wellness, it's confidence, whatever it is, it's worth it, right? Now, I'm not saying all decisions, life decisions that are hard are worth it, obviously, but I'm talking about the decisions the things that come up that are going to encourage you to grow, to better your life somehow. We like to think that our life is like a movie, the good movies where, you ride off into the sunset and you live happily ever after. But the movie has to end, and our lives don't just end with happily ever after, right? We have to move forward. We have to continue on after the happily ever after. And sometimes the happily ever after ends up being not so happy all the time. But that is life. We're faced with challenges. So, when you are faced with decisions that you know, so here's the thing, the self-sabotage part, right? So you say, well, I know that if I did this, it would be uncomfortable and it would probably hurt a little bit and it might take me a while to heal up. But on the other side of that, it would be awesome. Life would be so much better. It would be amazing. But why put myself through all that? I can just be fine over here. Why would I need to do all that? I don't have to do that. That's fine. I'll let somebody else do that. Somebody else can have the glory and the wealth and the fame and the friendship and the love and the whatever, right? So because you're comfortable not going through a little bit of uncomfortableness, a little bit of pain, you stay here. And maybe your life is okay. But maybe your life could be so much better if you just go through that uncomfortable experience. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you all. Again, for anybody that I freaked out earlier with my picture, so sorry to do that. Did not mean to do that. Thank y'all so much for joining me and listening to my crazy thoughts. I hope that it has helped you in some way. Let me know if you get some value from it. And if you have a story that you powered through knowing that it was going to be uncomfortable or painful or whatever, I would love to hear your story. So you can share that with me privately through Messenger, or give me a call if you know my number. I would love to hear it. But anyway, y'all will probably see my ugly, nasty eye maybe tomorrow because I got no shame. But I love y'all. I hope you have a fabulous night. And I'll see you soon. Bye. That was a wink, by the way.